From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Here comes Williams on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Throwing on their first play. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 2nd and 3 now. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
A 4-yard loss.
The Lions readying for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Still going inside the 35. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Lions nothing. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Continuing to move past the 45. 30. Jahmyr Gibbs. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to... take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Come on, get walk.
Shot 60, shot 60. 18, Pioneer.
He's going to throw it. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles. 60 Rangers. Ready?
He's dropping back to throw. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Drawing out the design keeper. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's a screen play to Genty. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Roll. Liking 18.
He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger.
Putting a receiver in motion. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal.
19, Cougar 19.
3rd and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. And in in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the first. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Lions 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Ready.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
It's a loss of 2.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He put some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions trim the lead to 1.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. It's a gain of 17.
Setting up to throw. And we put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Looking in the air here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Sticking to the air here. Complete Derrick Henry. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to throw it again. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Viking 18.
The tight end in motion now.
Go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Lante Taylor making the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Running once more with Henry. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Tyreek Williams in on the play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That one finds his man, likely. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Get up.
They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Check, Bobcat, check.
Back to Henry. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A gain of 4 on the run, partner. They're going to be looking at 3rd and goal from the 5.
It's now 3rd and...
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Backed up the last 2 plays. Got to go in the right direction here. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points.
Ravens.
Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
For the extra point.
An extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 14. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60, 70 Lions.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got it over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
19.
Well, air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain
You
of
know, they
8.
call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
70 Timberwolves.
They work against the blitz. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game at 21.
21 apiece.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Liking, pass it on, lady. 19, Tiger, 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll throw to start the drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ryan Branch has it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
First down.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
It's a gain of 5.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Working now from the gun. Buying some time right. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come 19, come.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes out to the left. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
This is Cox. That's Walker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Loop tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 21. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Has a hole left, room to run. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else, because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. Here's play set down behind the line. It's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
65 catch. Let's go now. 19, Sergeant, nice.
Throwing from the gun here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Trap 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Come on. Set.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Panther 11.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. Punt meets him at the 28. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Deputy, Warriors 7, Bronco 80. 19 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Likely's got it right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Deputy Timberwolf.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled there by James Pierce. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw now. That's completed right side. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here's Henry running left. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
On the carry. Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Another run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a third-quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
28. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
6.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tislaw there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Starts on the coverage.
Let's go now. Ready.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Go. Gotta be Lions. Ready.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down is so demoralizing to that defense.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
The ball carrier.
You want to talk about one position that really has morphed over the years? When you think of old-school middle linebackers, the big physical guys that just stuffed holes, not anymore. These guys can run just about as well as anybody on the field. He showed it off, creating that negative play.
3rd down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Rep check. Panthers. Ready.
The drive begins with Henry. He cuts it back right. Rolling into enemy territory. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go check.
They run it with King Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Tyler Loop to kick off.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott, go.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Still to the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Yeah, he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second and 3 now.
Get it. 19.
Gibbs now from the gun. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
10 yards to go.
Here we go. Ready?
Another one for Gibbs. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do we call this other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Come on, set. Bronco lead, go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 12. And the Ravens first down.
Going with King Henry here. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Henry on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
They give up the gut to Walker, and this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to her just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They go play action on 1st down. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, cut 19.
Dropping back to throw. Buying some time left. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Get it. Like it. Go.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 38-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Henry. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
18 Rattler.
He's going to throw this one. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Connects with him down the sideline.
17 yards.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down, Ravens.
Cowboy 80. Here we go.
Henry running to the left. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11.
Running once more with Henry. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Ravens pushing to get within range for a game winner. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Ready.
He'll throw it. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that is good for a Detroit first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now everything up to him with this attempt. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.